I'm just going to give a short overview of how I experienced the year, and then Mike will take you through the slides. Benjamin Franklin said that an investment in knowledge pays the highest interest. And I think this quote speaks so true to education, partner for possibilities, and what we're all trying to achieve this year. My journey started when I met Mike and we were introduced as partners. I was nervous and I was excited about the projects and all the possibilities that lied ahead of us. Today we can confirm that we managed to achieve most of those projects successfully, and we'll take you through the slides with the projects and everything. Our journeys are so similar, but yet so different. I learned about the needs and challenges of fellow South Africans, especially those in education, and that there is a desperate need for more community involvement in education to make a difference in the lives of so many children. So I want to thank Mike and the rest of our team for all that I have learned from you this year, and I hope that we made a difference in the lives of everyone else who has been in the team with us. I want to thank Sage and especially Sandra for affording me this opportunity to be part of PFP, and I wish all the current team members as well as all the new partners a successful and fulfilling journey, and together may we continue to make a difference where it's really needed. Okay, Mike.
All right, into our slides. Our partnership is outlined on the slides, but one of the things that we would need to remember is that very often partnerships are not so much about the visible elements, but more the human capital that resides in all of us. So, Sage largely, when the partnership is the outline there, when you get a partnership like that, you get kind of like, wow, I'm expecting these guys to give you millions, and then they took something else. Right, the slides on show tells you that our school started in 2014, and then when it started, we had 481 learners. We grew up to 981. Last year, we were 1265. This year, we're at 1354. So, which is a rapid growth. And one of the things why we are growing is because we are trendsetters. And I always operate with this concept of being a shape shifter. Wherever I am, I need to change the shape of the space I'm in. So, there are a lot of socio-economic challenges that resides in the area. And that our intention going into the future is that we would seek to address them in that in terms of infrastructure, you would see some of the pictures. We are a newly built school, so physical resources-wise, we are well resourced, except the one part that appears that we do not have a ICT equipment. Right, that is the makeup of our staff. You see, I'm left-handed, so I struggle to read from I'm trying to read from the other side because I've got a left-hand orientation. But largely, what we are saying is that the school at the moment, because we have not inherited any culture, we are creating a new culture. That's why the slide tells you the level of functionality. Save, like any other school, parental involvement remains a challenge. Next slide, please. That is what we seek to achieve. And I always say to teachers, when we outline the vision and the mission, we always put these things in boxes, but we need to think beyond the box, because very often if you put things in boxes and explain them, you then have a box mentality. Right, we follow CAPS. We try to adapt to the needs of the community in terms of what we are teaching in the school. And we're succeeding in some and we're winning in some. as we outline. I always say when I was in primary school and in high school, we never had teachers who had technical skills in terms of sports. All that they told you, take off your uniform, put on set, then hack free start. That's how we went. The next slide, please. So part of the project we did was greening the environment. We have a very good sports facility, but with no shelter. So the trees are to provide shelter, but also contribute to the greening of the environment. That is our Great Art Center. The murals were done outside and also inside to make it more colorful, because we know that the children like aesthetically pleasing environments. That is still the project in implementation. There are toys there that were part of the project. Learner discipline was one of the key challenges, largely because we inherited learners from different places and they were bringing different cultures. But we are succeeding in that. Our greatest need now is that we have got a very nice, big, empty computer lab, which we seek to fully equip and also build capacity in the SGB, because you know that in the townships, we have the level of literacy is challenged within our parent community. And those are memories that we live and remember for 2016 to date. And this is the part I like most. It reminds me of the time when we were growing up in the township, when we had a 16-inch reel. You see, in the township, you're innovative that when the movie ended, it had the end. We could so much dramatize the end that it was a movie on its own. Thank you for listening.